What's up, everybody? This is Uncle Timo back again. I'm gonna add some order of battle pew pew troops here, starting with the Germans. Let's go here. It's called the model designer. Regime slot is gonna be 0 because it's Germans. We're gonna start with Germans. Let's add 2 headquarters units. This is going to be called OKW Nord. Let's have it as Romans. And we are going to give them... Let's give them 40. We're gonna give them staff, except... Let's see. Okay, we're gonna give them 40 staff. We are going to give them some, let's see, trains. That's right. And let's give them 15 trains. Let's give them 5 trucks. Okay. And let's give them some defense from aircraft. So that would be flak. Let's give them 5 flak. Okay, so we have that. We have OKW Nord. We already created it. So let's just put it on the map, shall we? Let's put it here in the back. Let's see where this is highlighted. It's way to the western side of the map. We can even put it here, but that's kind of too far. Let's go to the Units tab. So you can see we have created it in the TOE. However, well, let me just do this. See, we have created this in our Regime 0, in our TOE, which is Table of Organization and Equipment Designer. So we have the main German headquarters, Army Group Nord. Okay? And we have all this. It was pretty easy to create. So now we can click on the hex we want this to be in. We're gonna click on units. We're gonna click on this. And you see this is place is predefined on map. Except we don't want to do that because we want to give them staff 3 and all this jazz that they have. So this is gonna be staff 3. Trains, tracks are okay, and flak, I think this flak is gonna be 2. Not 100% how we defined it, but let's give them flak 2. If I can find it, here it is. Okay, so we have staff 3 and flak 2, and we're gonna place it here. It's a headquarters subunit. So we have this one. Actually, right. Let's go to units or subunits, and we can now click here, and we're gonna say this is OKW Nord. So if OKW Nord, let's change it to color white, so it's easy for us, easy to spot it. With all this jazz, you can see that we have flak 2 and 40 staff 3. Excuse me. So now let's create somewhat historical OOB. So let's go with order of battle for Siege of Leningrad. Let's go with Army Group North, so we already have that. We're gonna add leaders later. Excuse me. Let's do 18th Army that has 5 normal infantry divisions. Cool. Let's do it. So first we're gonna put, let's put them here. We're gonna put a headquarters subunit. Booyah. Okay. And let's do a color that we can easily spot on our monitors. Let's say it's red. Okay. You can see that this HQ subunit is already subservient, is directed by OKW Nord automatically, because I created first the Supreme Headquarters and then the headquarters which will branch out from them, okay? If you're familiar at all with World War II order of battle stuff, you kind of sort of understand it. If you don't, just know that first you create the Supreme Headquarters, and then all the headquarters should be subservient to the Supreme Headquarters, okay? So we have this, and we're gonna say that this is 18th Army. So click here. This is 18th Army HQ. Okay, we have that. And next we are going to go to the model designer, again staying with 0 for the Germans, and add a unit, and actually we can rename this. This is just going to be HQ, okay? And this one is going to be Wehrmacht Infantry, just standard. Let's go to the NATO symbols, and this is the NATO symbol for infantry. We all know that, right? If you don't, oh well. We're gonna give them 20 rifle. We're gonna give them 1 AT gun. We're gonna give them, well, actually, let's give them 30. We're gonna give them 3 machine guns, because it's 3 regiments, okay? We're gonna give them 3 regiments, and this is not a rifle, this is going to be a machine gun. Okay. What else? We are going to give them some infantry support, which is infantry fire support. So let's give them infantry guns. There you go, booyah. And now we need horses. The type of formation horse. To carry all this shit, okay? So we have 80 gun, which weighs 10. And then infantry gun, which I think also weighs 10. So let's give him 4. Let's give him 5 horses, just to be on the safe side. And this is now saved. We already created this. Okay. So we have headquarters and Wehrmacht infantry. Close it. Go here. Okay, go here. Go to units. Regular unit, subunit. We're gonna rename it to Wehrmacht infantry. Okay. And for these, we are going to do again the same thing, which is rifle 3, because we want the Germans in this scenario to be more powerful than the Russians. Okay. AT gun is going to be 1. Rifle machine gun is going to be, I think, 2. If I can see it. So let's see this sucker. Here we go. Machine gun 2. Okay. Infantry gun is going to be 2 also. Actually, I'm debating whether to do machine gun 3. Let's give a machine gun 3, and if it's too powerful, we can tone it down later. So let's see. Machine gun 3. Okay. Infantry gun also is going to be tier 3, so they're really powerful compared to the Russians, which are going to be tier 1. So this is infantry gun. I can see it. It's 4 already. Let's see. Fighters are infantry gun 3. Booyah. And horses are always the same. So we have defined the Wehrmacht infantry now. Okay. So we have 30 rifle 3, 80 gun tier 1, because the Germans Panzerjäger were really crappy, and we're gonna give the Russians heavy tanks. So we'll give the Russians some chance of attacking also. Make the scenario more exciting. We have the correct spot here. Going to units, Wehrmacht infantry. Place 2 units here. You can see that they're already members of this headquarters. And place 3 units here, because why not? Wehrmacht infantry. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So we have them. This, you can see that they are members of the 18th Army, which is really cool. Last thing we need to do here is change them. Show you. Is change them using this button, which is click to change model of the unit, so that they will be automatically. Okay. See this? We want them from this goofy little icon, change them to the NATO icon, and what this does for us And this one we're going to change to headquarters, and this one we're going to change to headquarters also. Okay, so what this does to us is we change them to the models which exist in game, which we have created here. Okay, and now all of these units, we have created a simple order of battle here already in a few, in a minute, literally. We have given them the stuff which we want to them to fight with, which is 3 rifle 3. Let's say a regiment is 10. Okay, we have given them some 8 attack capability, defensive, high defensive, and infantry gun. The Germans are really good with fire support. Okay, so just to check this, let's go with infantry. We said machine gun 2, rifle 3. Okay, so we gave machine gun 3. We made a mistake. Let's say we want to stick with machine gun 2 to not make them that powerful. Okay, that's not a problem. Units, Wehrmacht subunit. Let's go with machine gun 2. Yes, I made a mistake, and it wasn't on purpose, but it's easy to just change it. Booyah. So now we have changed it, but this still has machine gun 3. Oh well, we can delete them. So go to units, boom boom, go to units, highlight, remove this unit. Oh no, all this work. Don't worry. Okay, click here, units, Wehrmacht infantry. You can see rifle 3, machine gun 2. We have changed it. So put 2 units there, boom boom. Put 3 units here, going to units tab, Wehrmacht infantry. All is good. Machine gun 2, infantry gun 3. 1, 2, 3. And again, change it to the Wehrmacht infantry. It actually remembers the past ones which you deleted. So we're going from the 6th division, 7th, 8, 9, and 10. Boom! We have fixed our error. It's not a big deal. We have order of battle starting up. And then what we're going to do is, let me check if we're recording. We are. What we're going to do is we're going to do the same thing for the 16th Army, and we're going to develop new types of division, because you can see that this is a Panzer division, armored division. We're just going to do it. I might continue doing this for the Germans, and for the Russians I'll just skip it. But you can see that it's a very manageable scenario, because we're keeping the headquarters as on army level, or Panzer group or army level, and not at the corps level. And in divisions of infantry, there's not that many on the map. Okay, so you can see how easy this is and how powerful the system is. And we're gonna do the whole German OOB, and then the Russian one. And I might do a video on this or not. I probably will, because it's so much fun to do and easy to show. So that's how you do the order of battle. Any questions? Ask me. All right, see ya.